morning, friends and family of Roderick Pass. My name is Timothy Lopez. I'm sorry I couldn't be there today, but due to stuff at my job and other events, I could not be there, but I'm sending you this. My video eulogy for my friend Roderick Pass. I remember Roderick back when I was in first grade. I barely moved into the house across the street from him. I remember seeing him riding around our cul-de-sac, which is a circle in the middle of our neighborhood. He was on his BMX bike and in his karate gi. As a child at that age, I was like, man, this kid's awesome. I want to meet this guy. But I hardly had any social skills at the time. But you know what? That didn't mean nothing to Roderick. I got brave and I talked to him, and from there started our friendship. And no matter how many times it stopped or moved or life's events, it seemed like rekindling our friendship was just like a video game where you pick up where you left off. I miss him dearly and my heart just grieves. I feel for his family, his mother, his father, and his brother. I really wish I could be there to see my friend off, but I just can't, and it breaks my heart even doing this video. I miss him. God, do I miss him. He used to be every time I came from work, he always had a text for me. He always texted my phone saying, "How is it? How is it?" I always told him the usual banter or whatnot, but you know what? It was those times when I got off of work that really made my day. And it seemed like every time I had a bad day and told him about it, he always came out with something to just get me through it. He was very encouraging, and I was to him as well. I remember one time when I was at my darkest time, I was working with a different security company, and it was just a bad point in my life. I remember telling Roderick some random selfish rant, and he called me on it. He told me, he goes, "Do you realize how selfish you sound? I mean, seriously, you're complaining over whatever was going on." And you know what? It was always answers like that, truth, hard, raw answers from Roderick that really snapped me back into reality. Back when I was in that dark time, he told me this, which I would like to share with y'all now. He told me this: "Life is a storm, my young friend. You will bask in the sunlight one moment and be shattered on the rocks the next. But what makes you a man is what you do when that storm comes. You must look into that storm and shout, 'Do your worst, for I will do mine.' And then the fates will know, as we do, that you are a man." Obviously, that excerpt's from Dumas's Count of Monte Cristo. I didn't know that at the time, but when he told that to me, that in that moment, I found the courage to move on, to get through whatever I was going through. And as you probably grieve right now, know that Roderick never did want to see nobody hurting. Never did. As you go through this time, just think of that moment. Think of those words. And it will help you get through probably most of the dark parts of this time, this tragic time. I'd like to thank y'all for listening to me. Condolences from me and my wife to the Pass family. we couldn't even begin to comprehend how you are feeling right now. You lost a brother, a son, your eldest. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is. Roderick's legacy lives on with his kids. Hold. When you feel like you're about to lose it, just think when you see his kids. Say, hey, there's my boy. There's my brother. There's my son. God bless y'all from the bottom of my heart and from my wife's. Thank you.